Good evening, children. It's me, Appalonia. This evening's story of slightly older children. So we're going to read it. It's about two boys who want to win a school competition because they both want to go to NASA. The story is entitled Rakeem and the Magic Charm, The Inventors. And it's written by Stephen Bristow. A parcel for Rakeem came in the post from his granddad that he loved the most. Inside the box was a necklace and charm and a note saying, "This will keep you from harm." It's Rakeem and his family. Rakeem asked if he could wear it to school to show his friends the gift so new and so cool. Taking the magic charm which had superpowers to travel back in time for years, days and hours. Wearing the charm with a smile on his face, he headed to class at lightning pace. He skipped past a sign saying science fair today. 2 tickets to NASA to be given away. This is him going to school. And there's him really looking excited. Rakeem's best friend Eugene was really clever. Was already in class working as hard as ever. Rakeem told him about the fair's main prize. A sudden sparkle came into both their eyes. It's his friend Eugene. I wonder what he's cocking up there. Hey? Rakeem and Eugene agreed to work as a team to create the best project they had ever been. Firstly, they needed to think of a plan. With school now finished, to Rakeem's home they ran. That's them making a plan. Together, in partnership. Whilst working together on their ideas, the pair soon realized their very worst fears. Most of the ideas had already been invented. This was much harder than both had expected. Let's see what they're thinking of. Rakeem said, "A submarine car powered by the sun." Eugene replied, "What a great idea!" So work had begun. The light wouldn't work and they didn't know why. Both boys tried everything and they let out a great sigh. There's their submarine. But the light's not working. We'll see what happens next. Rakeem began to wonder if the magic charm could help. Before he could even say a word, the floor started to melt. The boys were lifted off the ground and thrown into the air. The charm was taking them back in time. But where? Oh, where? Look. They've been lifted off, spinning around. I wonder where they're going. The boys were transported to 1881, way before I was even born, to an office where important work had just been done. A man came to greet them and said, "Who are you?" "My name is Louis Latimer and this is what I do." It's Louis Latimer. Look how smart he looks with that cravat. So Louis says, I invented the wire inside the bulb so that the light could shine bright and bold. Believe it or not, before I used wire, some people tried paper that kept catching fire. I helped in creating the first telephone and published a book that I wrote on my own. Yeah. He helped in that. And he helped with the light bulb. Louis Latimer. Rakeem said to Louis, "Ooh, that's really cool. Maybe you can help us with our project for school. My name is Rakeem and this is Eugene. The light will not work on our little machine." That's them showing him their little machine. Louis took it apart and tightened some bits, then put it all back together and all was fixed. Rakeem said, "Thank you for what you've done." Then with a flash and a bang, the boys were gone. So there it is. It's fixed now. I wonder where they're going now. The boys had now travelled to a different place. There stood a man with a mask near his face. Eugene said, "Hi, what's that and who are you?" He replied, "Garrett Morgan. Nice to meet you too." This is Garrett Morgan. So you see the mask? And the two boys. This is what he says. "This was made for an important task. I saved the miners. I called it a gas mask. I also created a traffic light system for extra safety in case anyone missed them. Before it had 2 signals. Now it has 3. I have done a lot more. But enough about me." There's the mask. There's the original traffic lights. Rakeem said, "We're here as we need a design. I wonder if you can spare us some time. We need an oxygen mask for our submarine car." Garrett said, "Sure. Tell me your ideas so far." So telling them the ideas. He must be doing some drawing. Look, his plan. He's planning something for them anyway. Garrett drew the design, and so it was time to go. Where to next? Only the magic charm would know. Eugene said, "Thank you for all that you've done." With a flash and a bang, the boys were gone. There's the magic charm. "Hi, I'm Frederick McKinley Jones. Take a seat. The magic charm told me why you're here. Rest your feet." Rakeem and Eugene looked truly surprised, their mouths open wide as well as their eyes. "Wait, didn't you co-found Thermo King?" yelled Eugene. Remember, he's clever. Frederick replied, "Yes, I also improved the cooling machine. I fixed the transmitter. It was broken for a while, and this is why you're here," he said with a smile. A broken controller is what Eugene had. He gave it to Frederick to work on the pad. After a few moments, he handed it back and said, "There you go. That should keep you on track." All 3 problems were all now fixed, with the help of inventors being thrown into the mix. So one last time they said, "Thank you for what you have done." Then with a flash and a bang, the boys were gone. They were finally back home. There were still things to do. Lots to cut out, stick together with glue. Next day, they ran to school to put up their display. Whether or not they win, no one could really say. The judges arrived to decide who won prizes. They looked through the projects of all shapes and sizes. From models to drawings, remote control cars, the judges looked up and said, "How amazing you all are." These are the judges. They look nice enough. The judge asked Rakeem, "How did you make this so fast?" Rakeem replied, "With some help from the past." Eugene demonstrated what the car can do. The judges then talked for a moment or two. After a while, the decision was made. So 2 boys had won first prize and got top grade. They collected their tickets and jumped in the air. Everyone cheered for the winners of the science fair. The magic charm had worked a dream. Where else could this take me? Wondered Rakeem. A brand new adventure was on the way. But when and where, no one could say. So, they enjoyed that, and it was an adventure. I think they're going to be going on many more. So until we get another story about them, I'll read different ones in between. You take care, have a lovely evening, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.
All books read by Appalonia The Storyteller are now available on No Ordinary Bookshop website on www.noordinarybookshop.co.uk. See you there!